Good morning, sunshines. We are going to, I'm calling this Power Pilates Points. For the last 20 years that I've been, when I first learned mat Pilates, there are three major things that I've stuck with, and they're about, 5 or 6 minutes each. So I thought we would do that. We might run a little bit over, but that's tended to be the case. So the first set is going to be things for the powerhouse. So the powerhouse, that band of muscles that wraps around underneath your chest or your breastbone right there, all the way around your rib cage to your hip bones. It's your entire torso area. So you're thinking about engaging that powerhouse. So you don't want to slump. You want to honor the length from shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to hip, and hip to hip. Think of this upper body like a cutting board, okay? And we're always looking for control and fluidity. So fluidity, just think of your everyday movements, how you don't jerk and you don't stop and you're not like, whatever that dance is, but you're just fluid. Things are moving naturally. So we're gonna start with on our backs, and we're gonna just get right into it. One of the students commented, if you didn't talk so much, your videos might actually be 12 minutes, so I appreciate that feedback. And here we go. My students are never shy to tell me where I'm messing up. And I love them for it. They keep me in check. Here you go. Okay, so we're going to start with right knee into the chest, left knee into the chest. Now see if that lower back is imprinted. That's when your lower back is driving down. Put your finger on those knees and push those knees away. Knees should be right over your hips. Okay, now you're doing footwork without, and for those of you who've done it on the reformer, think footwork without the foot bar. Okay, otherwise, if you haven't done it on the reformer, your heels are on a coffee table on a coaster. And I want you to slide that coaster out, and you'll feel that engagement from your belly button to your pubic bone. Now exhale, pull those knees back in without dipping in your lower back. So you shoot out, here you go, for 10 and 9. I like to place my hands right here on my hip bones. Drop your shoulders down. Imagine that cutting board on top. I need that glass of water right here. Don't pull your knees so far back that you tip over my water. For 8 and 7. Whoo! Now zip up those thighs. Squeeze those knees together. Stretch those toes out and pull them back. The longest part of your body should be your where your heels are tapping. And exhale, pull in. Inhale, shoot. For 4, I just completely lost count, but we're just going to keep going. For 3 and 2 and 1. Legs right up. That should already get that lower belly working, so you should feel that again from your belly button to your pubic bone. Place those feet in, they call it a Pilates V. Heels are together, toes are open. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your knees together. Arms down by your side. Shoulder blades are back. Fingers reach long. Press into the meaty part of your thumbs. Roll those arms slightly inward, but keep your clavicle open. Wide, gorgeous heart. Here you go. Big love to the world. Inhale, reach, and exhale. It's like a little string, right? Inhale. This doesn't move. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now keep those shoulders down. Whew. And you should already feel this working. I do. This should be a challenge every time. Or if it's not a challenge, you might want to check and make sure you're not letting your lower back come up like this and you're just heaving those legs up. You want to gracefully dip, exhale, inhale, exhale. Drop those shoulders. For all of you men who don't think Pilates is for women, this is great for lower back. If you sit in an office chair, or especially if you do like contract work, construction work, this will help out that lower back, guys. Here you go. Exhale. Let's do 4 more. And exhale. Exhale. And 2. My legs are shaking. Press those heels together. Squeeze those inner thighs and reach your heels out and away from your nose. And come on in. Oh, that's called the double leg stretch. Here we go. Single leg stretch. Think of a tabletop. So I always like to think of clean lines, right? Nice, straight, clean lines. I like to take my right toe, and that gives me a good indication of where I want my form to be. So if you're just starting, you can bring this knee in, create this little basket. Tap this knee to your toe, or tap that toe to your knee, and then move it parallel so your leg shoots straight out. And you're going to exhale. Feel free to pull that knee all the way in. And exhale, switch. Now go nice and steady and fluid. And as you start to find your control, and it should be within about 3. And if you haven't found it, you need to stop, regroup, and get your form down. Now your tailbone is heavy. Lower back is light. Shoulder blades are down. And you're thinking of those toes shooting out of your earlobes. 8, 7, 6. Whoo! Slide those heels on that coaster. You got to drag that coaster across that coffee table. For 3, 2, put your hands up here. Tap, tap, tap. Try not to roll from butt cheek to butt cheek. Drive down into your tailbone. Lighten up your lower back. Get longer, longer, longer. 8, 7, 6, 5. Touch the wall, guys. Touch the wall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Hopefully your heart rate's kicking up a little bit. Single leg stretch. This is called the double straight leg. So grab behind your thigh, your knee, your calf, or your ankle. But I'm pretty much guaranteeing that if you're in your ankle, you're in your lower back, right? Or not guaranteeing it, maybe you're extra flexible. But this is, you want to think more about where your hips are positioned. So I like to use my arms as the frame of my body. Drop your shoulders down. Fingers shoot straight out of the shoulder blades. Your outer legs are going to brush right up against these palms. And switch. And switch. No wobbling. And switch. Now take the tension out of your shoulders and your chest. And switch. And think of your legs like a paintbrush. And they're reaching towards that wall. They're painting up and down that wall. And you're going smooth and steady. Here you go for 8. Point those toes and they should be reaching out of your hips. Lengthen from your belly button to your pubic bone. Lengthen out of your earlobes. Shoulders are out of your earrings or your balls for 5 and 4. Rotate those inner thighs in for 3, 2, a little bit quicker. Here you go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Whoo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on in. Oh, Lord. Single leg stretch. I just love it. Love it, love it. So this is called the Fab 5, right? So the next would be the double leg stretch. I think that I might actually do 6. There are 6 that I really like to do. Okay, so this one, you can roll into that lower back a little bit and place your hands on top of your calves. And then I want you to take that tailbone that's up in the air like that and press it down. Now put your hands right on top of your knees. Knees are right over your hips. Tuck your chin in by exhaling into your belly button to pull your face forward. You don't want this neck hanging out, this 8-pound ball that's going to crank your neck. You're tucking it in, pulling through that belly button. Use that upper core to hold yourself there. Here you go. Whoo! Inhale and exhale. Keep your eyes dead on. Inhale. Make it a goal when you shoot your toes out, your head, your eyes are right in line with those big toes. Now squeeze those inner thighs and tap. Oh, I'm hitting my poinsettia. Do a great big arm swing. This should feel long. I love the length of this movement for 3 and 2 and 1. Oh, and come on in. Whew. How much time are we in? All right. Whew. Okay, what's my final one? I want to do double leg, straight leg, single leg circles. Single leg circles. Okay, if you're just starting, feel free to use that heel and that flat foot. And what I want you to deal with is a perfect circle. Perfect consistency and a perfect volleyball, right? Without rolling butt cheek to butt cheek. Okay, if you're ready for it, drop your shoulders down, open across your clavicle, big heart to the world. Open your heart, open your chest, reach your toes, stick straight that leg, no knee bend. Drop it, it's like a yardstick. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. 8, 7. Now smooth it out. Feel the weight shift from arm to arm and get out of there. Get out of those arms. Press into your shoulder blades more. Press into your tailbone more. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, slightly bigger. Down, around, and up. 8 and 7. Look for a consistent, fluid speed. The obliques are engaged here. The entire powerhouse, this wrap around the back. For 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that toe, bam, back to your face. Shoot that heel out. Squeeze this leg, engage, reach. Opposite direction, down, around, and up. Perfect volleyballs. So watch your shoulders, they curl in like this, right? I want those shoulder blades down. I lost my direction. Here you go. Down, around, and up. Whew. Inhale away from your midline. Exhale to cross over. Exhale to cross over. And if you think these little ones are tough, get ready for these garbage can lids. Think of Sesame Street with the garbage monster. What's his name? I can't remember. Here you go. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Now tuck this rib cage in. That's something that I failed to mention, and that's my bad. I don't want those ribs popping up and open and just kind of hanging out. I want them curled in, but your shoulders are still back. Whoo! For 5, for 4, 3, total powerhouse engagement. And 1, and bring it in. Ha. Reach up, stretch it out, whatever feels good. Figure 4. Ha. And then let's go to the other leg. We still have that other leg to do. Oh, these balls. Those are something. Okay. Find that tailbone for me. So you've got that lightness in that lower back without arching, right? This is pulled in, that rib cage is tucked. But you could still get a finger under there. Or they often say a blueberry. You know, just, it's light. It's not arched. It's just light. Tailbone is heavy. Shoulder blades are heavy. Heel is heavy, calf is heavy, knee is heavy. Toe is pointed, reach it out like a yardstick. The straighter the leg, the stronger the circle. 10, 9, 8. Watch for the clenching through here. Watch for that throat constriction. Let it go. Let that go. Who needs it? For 5, and 4, and 3, 2. Now we go bigger. Here you go. Down, around, and up. Woo! Get a controlled pendulum going for yourself. Great big circles. Up, down, and around. For 3, and 2, and 1. Drop that heel dead onto center. Okay, so your heel is the longest part of your body. Your toe should be yanking back toward your face, like there's a string pulling your toes. I'm trying to get you to open those knees. Right? You don't want these lazy knees. That makes you arch your back, whether you let it or whether you try to or not. Okay? The stronger that heel press, the more stable this core is going to be, the more stable this cutting board. Okay, which way are we going? Reverse circles. Here you go. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Now maybe hit a little stop to make sure you can nail it and then smooth it out. If your shoulders cranked in and your butt cheeks are wobbling from side to side, slow it down and make it smaller. For 3, oh Lord, and pull in that rib cage. For 2, and 1. Here you go, up and down and around. For 8, 7. Press through the inside of the thigh and the inside of the heel that's on the floor. For 5, and 4. Oh mama. For 3. And 2, see if you're clenching your throat. And 1, and come on in. Oh my gosh, those are killer. Whoo! How many was that? What did we do? We did footwork without the foot bar, double, single, double leg, and single leg circles. Okay, that should nail that part. What's my time? 15 minutes. Oh, God. Okay. I'm doing my best to keep these 12 minutes, and I just simply can't do it. Okay, so upper arms, upper back, always an issue. We don't like it. We don't like the turkeys hanging down here. So we're gonna clean those up right now. Do these on your couch, sitting home, watching Ray Donovan. So if you've been bored, turn Ray Donovan on. We think we have problems, right? Drop your shoulders down. These middle fingers are right in line with those elbows, right in line with those shoulders. Think shoulders drop, elbows pop. Open, but not throw. And reach around. Press and reach. And press and reach. Press and reach. Do 100 of these a day. We're going to do 30. Okay, now see if you're slumping right. You guys keep going. See if you're sinking like this. I want that length from your armpit to your hip bone, right? So your arms are reaching down and around like that. You should feel it burning through that whole upper shoulder. Now maybe flatten out your palms and get a little deeper into those triceps. Nice. Whoo! Keep those elbows up, guys. Keep those elbows up, but keep those shoulders down. I want to feel the burning all over. Okay, I'm thinking 10 more should do the trick. For 9, 8. So this is a nice quick hit you can do. Do 50 a day and then do 100 a day. And just do it. It doesn't take long. And let's do 5 and 4. Keep that rib cage tucked in, right? You're not sinking. For 3 and 2 and 1, and come on down. Okay, so we're gonna do a side leg series, because that to me is the Fab 5 and the side leg series are something that I personally myself try to do 2 or 3, probably 3 times a week. And it's helped me more than anything else. It's just worked for me. Everything, or different things work for different people. I'm just showing you what worked for me. Into kind of being able to feel good about my jeans and being comfortable in your own skin, because that's what it's about, right? Whatever your shape, you just want to feel good sitting on a chair, right? It's not about being on the beach. It's just about, do you feel good sitting in your recliner or on your couch? Okay, there you go. We spend more time on the couch than the beach, so let's make it a little bit more realistic. Here you go. Point that toe straight up. I'm going to scoot up just an inch. Point that toe straight up. Now bring both toes to the corner of the mat. Inhale, reach that toe back. And I want you to think about the length from this shoulder. Think about this flat torso, that toe shooting out. Exhale, forward. Stop right in line with that hip. Inhale, find that length right there. And exhale. Now for a challenge, pop up onto that pinky toe and keep that hip forward and reach. You should feel that little clench right there. And tap and reach and tap. Now take the wobble out of it. Reach that hand up. Here we go. For 8 and 7 and 6. Last 5. As you speed it up, you tend to get wobbly. Keep that top hip rolled forward slightly to keep those hips stacked. For 3, we're going to change it up in just a second. In 2, we're going to really freak the core out. Here you go. Tap, 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 tap. Now watch for your heel flying up behind you, right? That's using your back. No. Tap, 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 tap. If that toe isn't working for you and you need a stronger foundation, I actually think that I have more control when I'm popped up on my toe. Tap, tap, and tap, tap, because I can really press into it. I like the feeling of trying to balance on my elbow, right in here on my armpit, and then my hip, and then that toe. 2, like a side plank. And 1, back, round, tuck, uh-oh. Extend, uh-oh. Let me push my present back. There we go. Tuck your heel in, rotate, outstretch. Inhale, long leg, long torso. Tuck, 8 and 7. Now flow it out. Find that fluidity. Get that stable leg strong. Mine is moving around a little bit more than I would like, so I'm going to try to shut up and deal with that. Whew. And now you're going to reach that toe out. And think of it as you exhale into this belly button without collapsing, right? So you exhale forward, heel, rotate, extend. Exhale, heel, rotate, extend. No movement in that core. No movement in that core. So you're maintaining the length between your hips and you're maintaining the length between your, I'm going all kinds of crazy ways. For 2 and 1. Hot potato. Tap, 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 tap. 8, 7, 6. No wobbling, no wobbling. Reach this up. For 4 and 3. You can keep this arm up there when we go into straight kicks. Do it. 2 and 1. Here you go. Exhale, exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm thudding a little bit hard for 5 and 4. Exhale right into there for 3 and 2 and 1. Single leg circle, small and tiny. Okay, so no movement in that core. Your leg is reached out, engaged. That butt should be engaged. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slightly bigger. Down, around, and up. Nice and quick. 8 and 7. Woo! 6 and 5. I'm going to drop that leg for 4, 3, 2, 1, and dip that toe down, up and around. 8. Keep that hip forward. I know it wants to roll back. Don't let it. Don't let it. Press your butt forward if you have to. 5, 4, 3, 2. Fluid. Up, down, and around for 8 and 7. And watch that shoulder up in your ball or your earlobe, your earring for 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1, and bring it on down. Ha! Right there is the burn, right? Hopefully you feel that. If you don't, check out one of the 60-minute videos. Whew, or join and do a bar class with me. Ha! I might kick that candle. I bring a candle with me because I love candles. So I guess that's the reason. I thought I would have something more prophetic to say, but actually it's just that I really like them. Okay, so here you go. Whew. Make sure that shoulder. Luckily, my balls are keeping my shoulders out of my ears. Press that top hip forward a little bit. Lift that toe up. So you want to feel like your body is between 2 panes of glass. If this top hip rolls back, we're just kicking our leg around for the sake of kicking it around. Okay? You want to feel this glute engagement right there. Exhale. Ooh, right over that candle. And reach. Exhale. Okay, and it's the same thing. Try to keep this shoulder down and try to keep the length, honor the length from your armpit to your hip bone. So you don't want to shrink through there. Exhale. If you take that toe further than your hip, you're going to shrink. You reach it out for 5 and 4 and 3. Belly button is sucked into your spine to keep this stable for 2 and 1. And right into those bicycles. Toe, extend, sweep, rotate, and extend, and rotate. 5 and 4 and 3. Maybe we should do this for 2 and 1. Back, bend, sweep, extend. Back, bend, sweep, extend. 10 and 9. Reach your toe out of your hips, guys. Like reach, reach, reach. The longest body you can get. Tuck, rotate, extend, reach, tuck, rotate, extend. For 3 and 2 and 1. And here you go. What are we doing? Hot potato, tap, 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 tap. Keep that hip rolling forward. If that butt's not burning, your hip is behind you. It's behind your shoulders. It's behind your bottom hip. Stacked from shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. 2 flagpoles. 3 and 2 and 1. We're going for the big ones. Here you go. Kick, tap, 10, 9, 8, 7. Use that oblique. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little circles. 10, 9, 8. Dip that hip. Keep it forward. Keep it forward. You should feel like you're falling forward more than falling back for stacked hips. And if that doesn't burn right there, your hip is behind you. Get it up here. Other direct or big circles for 10 and 9, 8 and 7. All the while reaching out with your toes so you're not collapsing in that rib cage. For 5 and 4 and 3. My circles got completely wild. For 2 and 1. Here you go. Other direction. Drop your toe down. Lift up through your heel. Press that hip forward. Press it forward. Feel that burn. Oh, mama. For 3, 2, and big up and around. 10 and 9, 8 and 7. Last 6, last 5, last 4 and 3, and 2 and 1, and come on down. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that shit. So good for us. What's my time? 27 minutes, 15 minutes over. No big deal, right? Okay. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Come and do the classes with me. I'm going to try to do a bar class. What's today? Sunday? Maybe a bar class on Tuesday. And I'm going to do another mat class tomorrow. So come join in, hang out, say hi. Feedback. Give me feedback unless it's mean. I don't want to hear that shit. So anyway, Merry Christmas. God bless. Big love to everybody. Miss your face. Bye.